Very pleasant good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. NCTV with their sporting volleyball action for you this afternoon. This afternoon, we're in the land of the Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets being the home team and entertaining the Westmoreland Eagles coming to Trousdale County. A big game for both of these clubs, especially for Westmoreland. Talking to the coach a moment ago, trying to get on the winning side. And I said, honey, you picked a heck of a team to get on the winning side. These Yellow Jackets are pretty darn good. Yellow Jackets will have the first serve of the game, being the home team. So the ball will go in the air, and the net ball will put Westmoreland will get the serve. That'll put Westmoreland up 1-0. And going back for Westmoreland, doing the serving now. Good serve for number 22 and mishandled. That was Carly Sanders, and a nice line drive serve and mishandled by the Yellow Jackets. Westmoreland up by 2-0. 3 out of 5 game this afternoon. Should he go to the fourth and final game? Then it'll be a 15-minute game. I don't know. I have no idea what number 22 Sanders is putting on that ball. It looks like a regular serve to me, but I tell you, you see it on NCTV when it hits the hands of the defenders, it just bounces backwards. And I don't see her doing anything any different. There's not, well, I did that time. It was pretty doggone line drive shot there. There's a ball worked by Trousdale County getting back across. This one has to go across for Westmoreland. It does. And a big spike, and it's going to be handled by number 5 there, Crook. Michaela gets the first point for Trousdale County. Excuse me, that could have been Haley. Hannah Haley, I believe. So we're stepping back for the serve. Here comes the ball. It could be out. Westmoreland's going to handle it. The push back across goes to the setup and the out-of-bounds play off of the hands of Mungle. 3-2 Westmoreland. And stepping back for the serve is Cisco. She'll tie the game on the out-of-bounds by Westmoreland. It's tied at 3. 25 points to each set. You must win 3 sets out of 5 games in order to collect the match. So once again, Cisco back for the serve. And again, that one mishandled by number 22, Sanders. Goes off the back of her, and that's what she was doing to Trousdale County a moment ago. So 4-3, Trousdale County has the first lead of the first set here in Trousdale County. It's NCTV Sports bringing you Westmoreland and Trousdale County. There's a nice serve, goes to the libero in the middle, and the spike back over. There's the set, the push over, a dink, I think they call that. There's a nice save by Westmoreland to the libero. And the set, there is the pass and the spike intended. And libero gets it, keeps it alive in the air, and nobody helps her. That was Stafford. Nobody to get in under the ball when the libero put it up in the air. So now Trousdale County starting this run. They have 5 straight points, 5-3. There is a serve, a hard serve. That was a ace. That's one they call the ace. It's 6-3 now. Line drive on the right baseline on the far side from NCTV camera. And thanks to my man, Hayden Allen, for being with us today, manning the video. He'll do a good job. Hope you enjoy it. There's the pass by the libero. It'll go across by Mungle. Mungle out of bounds. 7-3 now, and Westmoreland not wanting to give up that serve when they got it. Cisco, as you can see, with the serve, libero keeps it high in the air. There is the set, the spike. Nice save for Trousdale County. Back across to the libero. The set by Richardson. The pushover is not enough as number 12 can't get it back across the net. And that was 13, Presley Faith. So it is 8-3 timeout on the court as Westmoreland will try to get things adjusted. They gave up 8 straight points here in Trousdale County. This is a presentation of NCTV Sports. So as we get ready to, after the timeouts are 60 seconds. And back again, her arm's bound to be getting tired. That Cisco back has done the serving for Trousdale County. Beautiful job of that lady. Nobody's bothering that one. This one will go off the fingertips of Cisco out of bounds, and that will give a much-needed point and a much-needed serve to Westmoreland. 8-4 is your score. High foot catches up, they say. There is a net ball hitting the top of the net, just would not drop over. That is Mungle with the serve, and what a dandy if that had just hit the top and kind of suspended there mid-air and then fell across. That was hard to handle. So Westmoreland, Trousdale County has the serve once again, and there's another ace. That is the second one by Trousdale County. And the serve we're maintaining. I cannot get her to turn around and catch her number there, but not great serve. And a nice save there by Westmoreland. The spike, the pass, the set. There is the line drive, and it's handled well by Trousdale. Libero keeps it alive. The set by Richardson, and the little dink, and it's handled good by Trousdale County as they will once again get the spike and the kill. And I think my lady the other day said a spike is when you get it across the net, spike it like that, and it results or does not result in a point. A kill is when you spike it and it does result in a point. So stay with me as I'm learning also. So there is another line drive serve. And the little pushover, Trousdale County got caught just a little bit sleepy that time, and they will let the ball fall free. And you don't want it to fall right in the middle of the defense like that. That one happened to do so. It is 11-5, Trousdale County in the first set. Here's a serve by Richardson. Richardson gets it across the net. There's a big high pass. And the setup. There is the slap across. It was out of bounds, called by the official. In the corner is 12-5 now. Trousdale County will have the serve once again. They've been deathly on that serve, big with two spikes. There is the first serve, and hush my mouth. That one went out of bounds. Give Westmoreland the point. 12-6 is your score. And serving for Westmoreland is Witzel, Witzel gives, there's the little dink, they call it. Nice save. There is another one, and up against the goal. Trousdale County can't handle that one. Too close to the net. And they've got in, as you can see, they've got in number 7, Jayla Davis. The girl's got to be 6'2", and a young girl, when she gets experience, she gets on the line. Look at there. Boy, my arms reaching well. Oh, a nice play there by number 11, trying to get that ball back across the net. So it'll go back to Trousdale County leading 13-7 in the first set. Trousdale County will be served by number 32, Porter, Brianna Porter. Brianna puts a ball in the air, and a net ball. Go back to Westmoreland with that one, 13-8. And in this first set, Westmoreland's points is coming off a lot of them coming off of net balls. Oh my goodness, there's one. That was a fastball on the inside part of the plate. Great serve there by Faith. That was as good a serve as I have saw all year. There's another one. It's a knuckleball when they go across that net. Another ball out. Trousdale County give it to Westmoreland, 13-10. And look at this server. Presley Faith. I'm going to tell you something. This is as good as I saw all year in these games. Another, boy, I mean, just a mean-looking serve there. We have a touch on the outside, stepped out of bounds. What was it? Point to Westmoreland, 13-11. That one, they're going to let that one go. That did look a little far, but my goodness, what a great job at Faith Presley done up there. Or is it Presley Faith, I guess? Yeah, got it turned around. But that was a great job of that young lady with the serve, and that ball is going long, but Westmoreland can't handle that one. That would have been a long one, too. Nobody hollered, and if your teammates don't holler long, then they're going to let it. They're going to try to play it 15-11, and Westmoreland had a great volley there with the serve of Faith when Faith was serving there. So here is, that is long for Trousdale County. Point will go. Libero goes back in for Trousdale County. That would be number 6, Haley. Another big serve. Can Westmoreland handle that one? No, they can't. Number 1, Huffines is in the game. Point goes to Trousdale County. They lead 16-12. There's a smack across. That was a great one. That was a great return. That's a spike from way back in the middle of the defense. That was a great spike right there. So Westmoreland gets the point. 16-13 now, first period. And here is 22 Sanders with the serve. That one's going to go long. And Sanders begging it to go down a little bit. It was a good hard serve. It just went long and probably caught her wrong place on the hand there that made it elevate like that. So here comes number 4 back in the game for Trousdale County. That's Cisco. Is she going to serve? Yes, she is. How do I know? She always turns her back to the net and bounces that ball about 6 times, and she stayed there for a while a moment ago. There's set by Richardson. Crossed to the middle defender for Trousdale County. Will get that. There is a spike. That was by number 10. That would be Garrett. And Garrett was spiking some hard ones in warm-up. We watched her and put a little doo-whacky between her name there, so beside her name, so we know who it is. Here's Cisco with the serve once again. Line drive hits to the libero, and a deep ball. Nice save by the libero. There's the pass, the set. Here's the spike. Ooh. That was a tough one right there. That was a tough one. I think she got it right in the kisser there, as a matter of fact, as number 5, Crook, took that one back over rather forcefully. Here's Cisco with another. And out of bounds. Give it to, the point goes to Trousdale County. It's 20-13 now. Cisco still with the serve. She has served more times than anybody, both teams combined in this first set. There's another one. She's good on that one. There's a libero, Stafford for Westmoreland. Westmoreland playing the set by Garrett. And 32 just got too much hands on it there and couldn't get it back across the net. And that was Porter. So the point and the serve goes to Westmoreland. 20-14 now is your score, first quarter. Here is Huffines with the serve. And it was a good one. There's the little dink that just went back over, and I'm trying to get a number on that one. Can't see who. Number 10, I believe, is one. Dinked that one back over. That would be Garrett. If that would, that is the one. 21-14 now. Westmoreland got to play their cards right. Oh, there's a beautiful. I thought that was hit twice by the defender. Evidently not. So out of bounds by Westmoreland. And it'll be 22-14 now. Westmoreland in a little trouble now of dropping this first set. You have to win 3 out of 5 to win the match. There's the serve, a nice one, the set by Richardson. And the pushover by, boy, that ball was in the rafters up there, folks. I mean, absolutely in the rafters. That girl, the libero there, number 2, Stafford, she waited for a while for that ball to come back down. And by then, done lost play on it. serve, the set. Richardson, and the push over. That was a good push right there by number 13, Faith. Faith keeps it alive. Westmoreland with the set. Here's a big, big punch by 24 there for the kill. That's Charlie Dixon. That is a 24-14 10-point lead for Trousdale County, serving the set point right now. The point, and will not get across the net. 24-15 now. Westmoreland will have the serve, and back in will be Julia Davis. And serve will go to Richardson. Richardson gets a nice one across. Here is the spike for number 24. Once again, Charlie Dixon. That will be the set. So what they do now on this set, as we'll end it, 25-16, I believe, was that score. Boy, they wiped that off quick off the board up there. 25-16 for the first set. For Trousdale County, they'll swap sides, and we'll do it all over again, starting at 0. Back for the second set. And boy, I tell you, we like to show the final score at each set. And I tell you what, boy, just as soon as that 25th point was served, they wiped that out of the board so quickly. My word, I could not believe that. But we'll try to get to that scoreboard on this set quicker than they do. But my goodness, that was speedy. If we had to give an MVP of the first set there, you know, my choice would be Christina Cisco, number 4, with her serving ability. I mean, that girl stayed back there. She made a home back there in serving the ball. She done a great job. So now we have traded ends. Westmoreland will be on the right side. Trousdale County with the ball. The set now would be on the left. The volley goes to the pass going up for Westmoreland. There's a nice pass across but not hardly there. Libero is going to save it for Westmoreland. The big spike by number 11 will go out to Scott. Scott will set one up, and Richardson will set. And Scott gets it across, and there is the spike, and the ball out of bounds. It will be Westmoreland Lady Eagles with the first point. And continuing what they done a moment ago. Matter of fact, they scored the first 3 points in that set. This time there was a bad off the hands, it looked like, of Haley Hanna, and it went to the bench and just could not hardly get that ball back in play. Good effort. So now still serving is Sanders. Sanders, net ball that time. She will vacate the serving there with a 2-1 lead over Trousdale County. Trousdale County will have the serve now. As a matter of fact, number 10, Garrett, that has saw a lot of action in that first set and starting this second one here. There's a push across right in the middle of the defense, right in the heart. What a push, and good effort there by Haley Hanna trying to save that one. Not hardly in time. It's 3-1 Westmoreland. Westmoreland now serving the ball. And that one's going to be long, as number 8, Mungle. You wouldn't believe she could smack that ball as hard as she did. A little bitty thing. But my goodness, she put some smoke on that serve there. Now, I can tell you what, look at Cisco on this side. She turns it back to the net, dribbles the ball several times, and then she serves, and she is a server. There is a one volley to get the ball back across the net. There's Garrett. Garrett keeps it alive to Richardson. Richardson to Haley Hanna. And there was a nice little dink by Richardson. Get the point for Westmoreland. It will be a 4-2 game now in this second set. And Trousdale County winning the first set, of course. There's a nice put back by Westmoreland, doing some good things in this set here. And what did Richardson do? No, he did not spike it, so here comes a spike. Guarantee you they're going to try to keep that ball alive by 22 as Sanders. It'll go off of her palm of her hand out of bounds. So in comes number 24, Richardson, and out will go number 6, Haley Hanna. 4-3 is your score here in Trousdale County. Once again, a presentation of NCTV Sports. Trousdale County, Westmoreland. There's Garrett with the set. And 24, I'll get that for you. Yeah, that is Charlie Dixon. Big spike by Charlie. Tied up at 4 now here in Trousdale County. The serving is number 7, Givens. And a great serve right in the middle of the defense. And a good effort to go down and get the ball by Mungle. But it was just too hard. 2-line drive on that serve. So it's 5-4. First time that Trousdale County leads in the second set. Another good serve. Could have let it go and it had been out of bounds. Did not. As Sanders is trying to save that one. Of course, it'll bounce out of bounds. It's 6-4 now. Trousdale County leading the second set here in the Trousdale County beautiful gym here. And another ace. That ball goes straight, just line drive when it got across the net. It went line drive to the floor. Sanders done everything she could to keep it alive. But here comes that serve again. This time it's handled just right. And there is point for Trousdale County. It will be out of bounds on this baseline over here. So Givens doing a great job now with that serve, and that was a beautiful serve. I thought he was going to hit the net. It did not. That one's got to go across. It did. And a nice save that time by Brianna Porter to get that ball back across. And I think it did hit the baseline. Yes, it did. So it's 8-5 now. And Westmoreland will have the serve. Matter of fact, now the serving for Westmoreland will be Witzel. Into the middle. There's a set by Garrett. Richardson sets it and across. Will be Westmoreland, and there's one that's out of bounds. Point will go to Trousdale County. Big, tall girl now serving for Trousdale County. I'll get her number here in just a moment. Looks like number 5, Crook. Ooh, net ball. She don't like that any more than anybody else does, boy. That girl's got a good serve. It just netted out on her. Hit the top, so it'll be a 9-6 game now. Trousdale County, boy, listen, serve that one every day. Serve that one every day like that. That was faith with that one. Presley, you do that every time, you're going to get a lot of aces. That one hit the net. So she got one and gave one, so that volley was even there. 10-7, Trousdale County leading as Gregory comes back in. Sydney's on the line along with Garrett. This one not handled by Davis. Julia let that one jump out of bounds on her. They can only hit the ball one time in succession. If you hit the same person hits that ball twice, it's dead. Porter with the serve. Porter gets the ace. 12-7. And Trousdale County just cruising along here after they get started. Porter gets a serve. There it goes. Nice serve. Julia picks it up, gets it back across the net for Trousdale County. Top of the net. It's going to be saved by Richardson. And long on the spike. I think when the ball went crazy there, it got Garrett just a little bit off-timed. Matter of fact, everyone. That was a nice volley and a good attempt to save that one. There is a big serve for Westmoreland. Here's the set and the push over, and it worked. As Sanders just pushes that ball back over, it'll fall in the floor. Trousdale County will give up another point, 12-9 now. And once again, a nice serve by Davis. Davis, as we get a net ball there by Trousdale County. Davis is going to get another point. It's 12-10 now. Big girl here, 6'2", every bit of it, I believe. There's a nice one. Line drive serve. There's a set, and it goes over to Richardson. Richardson up and saved by Davis. Davis back to Huffines. There's a set. Richardson pushes it across. The set here is I got it. There is a beautiful, beautiful save there. And a big spike hits the top of the net there by number 13, Faith. And that was a good volley for both teams. 13-10. Trousdale leading in the second set. Ow! That's what we was talking about a moment ago. If that ball can just hit the very top of that net, it will slow it down a bunch. And then it just, you saw it there, hit the top of the net. Almost stopped in midair and just fell across. There's another one a little higher this time. There is a pushback. Oh, that was a beautiful read by number 15, Gregory. Gregory pushes that one across, saw the defense was off a little bit. And a lot of times you'll expect one or two, maybe three times before the ball comes across. That time it was one. Touched it one time. There, once again, is a ball out of bounds. And Charlie will come out and get a rest after that. 15-11 is your Trousdale County lead. There was a good serve, and that ball is going to go out. Yes, it did. A little hard there. It'll go out of bounds. Point goes, and the serve goes to Trousdale County. Here's Garrett with the serve. Ball's in the air, and that was going to be high enough. It'll stay in bounds. Who has got that one? A little bit miscommunication down there is Faith. I've got it, and number 11 was right in there with her, Witzel, and that just a little bit of miscommunication, but that can work itself out. Here is the push across by Sanders. Down in the middle of the defense went Garrett to get that point. It's 18-11 now. Timeout on the court, as I think Westmoreland will call timeout, their first one of this set. It's 18-11, and this is volleyball on NCTV channel 97. 18-11 as we resume after timeout. Garrett with the serve goes to the libero in the middle. Ball put across by Faith, and Westmoreland cannot handle the return, or excuse me, Trousdale County did not handle the return, and the point will go to Westmoreland, and also the serve as Huffines will come in for that serve, 18-12. I'm trying to help her get the ball across the net. It hit rather awkwardly there. Cisco comes back in. Guess who's going to serve? She'll turn her back to the net. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this girl has been a serving machine this entire two sets. There's the libero with the set and brought back across by Westmoreland. Westmoreland will get that point on the net ball by Trousdale County. So that will bring back in Davis. Another net ball by Westmoreland. There's several of those guys. Charlie Dixon returns to the lineup for Trousdale County. Another ace as Givens gets that ball right in the middle of the defense. Low enough, there was no return on that. Ace for Givens. Here's another one right in the middle. I mean, I don't know if she's intentionally putting those balls in those bare spots of the defense for Westmoreland, but it's worked twice in a row. It's 22-13, and Westmoreland in dire danger of dropping this second set to this good Trousdale County team. So there's one. Richardson going to keep it alive. Davis gets it back across the net. Garrett sets it up. And the spike goes to number 24, Charlie Dixon. We were down here a couple of weeks ago with Trousdale County. They have improved from then and played some good volleyball at that time. Here is an ace going across. Oh, without a set. As number 5, Crook, was trying to get it back across, it didn't happen. 23-14 now. As Westmoreland has a serve, they need to keep it a while and get some points. It is, did they say inbound? Yes, they did. Nice serve. That's an ace for Westmoreland. Number 11, Witzel. So Witzel will get another chance. Nice serve by her. Ball's in the air. There's a serve to the libero. And the put back off, it's out of bounds. That was a little bit deep there for Garrett. 23-16 now. Witzel remains the server for Westmoreland. Oh, here's a big knockback, a big block and a put back, a kill by Davis, Westmoreland. Westmoreland will not go away. Here is again Witzel with the serve. Yes, that one in the middle, that was a soft one. Here is another spike. The ball goes across for Westmoreland. Here's Garrett to set it up. And guess what? It was 24. Charlie Dixon. 24 now, match point for Westmoreland. And we'll try to get on that board real quick this time and give you the final score on camera. There it is. That is the 25th point. Second set goes 25-17. And the second set will also go to Trousdale County. And they will swap sides once again and play this third set in this best-of-5 match here in Trousdale County. And you're listening to NCTV Volleyball. Appreciate you being with us. This will be replayed on Channel 97, 8 a.m. of the morning. Be sure to watch. Okay, third set coming up of this best-of-5. First set goes to Trousdale County, 25-16. Second set goes to Trousdale County, 25-17. Very privileged for NCTV Channel 97 to be broadcasting sports for Macon County, Sumner County, Smith County, Scottsville, Kentucky, and Trousdale County. We've got it together here. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. So Trousdale County will have the serve to begin the third set. And if Westmoreland doesn't win, then it'll be the third and final set. And Trousdale County will have the match. There is an ace delivered by Trousdale County for the first point. The second ball put back over. Change my papers here. We have a whistle and the point. Double hit, was it? I guess. But it'll go to Westmoreland, the red team. And serving will be Sanders. Sanders gets a nice ball. Too many around that one. That was trouble in the making. Nice serve, but too many defenders around that. Only one can hit that one. Getting each other's way, it generally doesn't happen very good. Sanders serves another one right in the middle and gets another good one. And Westmoreland tried their best to keep that volley alive, and it just couldn't. Went out of bounds off the hands of Richardson. So, guess what? Guess who's serving for Trousdale County with her back to us? Yeah, that's Cisco. Cisco she's my MVP for the first two sets. There is a big set there by Westmoreland, and lucky to get that one back across. And on her knees to try to save that one is number 22, Sanders. And she got the ball up in the air but couldn't get away from it. So point goes to Trousdale County. It's 3-2. Cisco still has the serve. Here it comes. The barrel gets that one in the middle. There's a set by Richardson. The barrel gets it across. And that was Stafford. There's a little push. Too much of a push. It's going to hit Mungle in both hands and fall to the floor. That will give Trousdale a 4-2 lead. Cisco still in the backcourt with the serve. There it comes. And that one's going to hit Stafford's hands and go backwards. Nice serve. 5-2 now. Cisco back for the serve. That one's up in the air a little bit. As Richardson gets an under that one. That was a nice save there by number 6, Haley. There's a serve, and the dink did not work. That was good intentions. The serve goes to 22. The ball is netted. And if the ball is spiked like Sanders did that time, if it is not the third time you touch it, you can play it off the net to try to keep it alive. That time it didn't happen. And Cisco back again with another serve. There is a set by Witzel, gets it across to Trousdale County. Trousdale County just pushes it across, and that one is by number 32, Porter, Brianna Porter. So, Cisco, you may be there for the end of this match. Things happen when she's back there. And here's a beautiful, beautiful serve. That is a an ace. And that was just a beautiful serve by Cisco. And I believe that she believes in herself when she's back there serving, that things are going to happen good. Certainly her teammates do also. Another ace. Another ace. Now we have entering the game is Hannah Taylor for Westmoreland. She's going in the middle blocker, a deep blocker. Cisco has done got 3 aces in her volley, 2 aces in her volley back there. So back in a rotation. Comes Faith. And I love that serve. Or I want you to look at what Carly Mungle puts on that ball. Man, if I was behind the plate calling baseball right now, I'd have to call that a strike. Great job of that girl. Here's another one just like it. This time Trousdale will handle that one. No, they don't. No, they don't. 2 points for Carly Mungle. You got to like it. Let's see if she can do it again. Yes, she did, but that's going to be out. Man, that had good intention right there. It wasn't out by that much. It's 10-5. Trousdale County leading in this decisive set. A win here would give Trousdale County the match and move those guys to 6-3 on the season. There is a set by Westmoreland, lucky to get that ball across as big spike that time in the block gives the point and the serve to Trousdale County. So Haley Givens will step back for Trousdale County, and there is almost an ace. Nice save by Sanders there. Oh, great save by Stafford. Gets the ball back across. Here is a pushover. This might be the best volley that we have saw. There is a nice push by who was that, 22? Was that Sanders, I believe? So point and serve goes to Westmoreland. They need a bunch right here. Richardson back. Ooh, there's one up in the rafters also. The set and the out-of-bounds spike by Garrett. It'll go out of bounds, and the point will stay with Westmoreland, I think. We are Richardson, net ball. Richardson, a good ball player, good ball player. She's been in on a lot of volleys, just about every one of them. While she was in there, she has touched the ball for Westmoreland. 12-7 is Trousdale County's lead. And this is, I think, the third net ball on the serve by this young lady. And I know she's a good volleyball player. I watch her. She's having a little trouble tonight with her serve. So here is the set, and out of bounds for Westmoreland. And that'll go, point goes to Trousdale County with this timeout. Trousdale County leading this decisive third set, 13-8. Oh, I'm sorry, they did not call it, did they? Well, I could have got out of that and said we're back, but not that quick. There is the pass, the set by Garrett, and the spike by the big girl over there, 24. Charlie Dixon. How many times we called her name tonight? Takes Cisco's serving and Charlie's spiking. That's a heck of a combination to have to deal with for 3 sets or more. That was a nice job of Davis to block that one back in the floor. Davis will get the point for her team, and the serve, dropping back to serve number 13 is Faith Presley. Wow! If you can deliberately do what the girl just done, you are bound to go to some high echelon college somewhere. That one barely got across, and the other one got barely out. So it's 15-10 now. Trousdale County, 10 points for winning the match. Westmoreland, 15 points from winning the first set. One of them is going to happen. Davis will go back for Westmoreland to serve. 15-11 is your score. Davis in the air. Good serve by Davis. Yeah. There is the set and the put back. The pushover by Sanders. The ball will go point to Trousdale County. They'll get the point, they get the serve. 16-11, match number 3, or set number 3, excuse me. See what we got. There is a serve of Trousdale County coming over to Faith. And out of bounds, the ball will go, and point will go to Trousdale County, 17-11. I highly suspect that this Trousdale County team to go deep in their district, they are a well-coached team, and they've got some athletes. There's Richardson over to, and a nice spike. That was on by 32 there. She's been there before. Let's call her name, Brianna Porter. 18-11. Big serve going to Stafford. And Stafford will set it for Faith, and it'll go off of her wrist out of bounds. It is 19-11. And looking a little dark for Westmoreland right now. Another one on the hard serve. It's out of bounds. So out will go Faith. Back in will go Taylor. Hannah Taylor. (20-11). Nice push over. Richard getting ready to block one. It's not there. Stafford keeps the ball alive, and there's a big volley for Westmoreland. Another set. Here comes, oh, just barely over. Nice save. And a nice, another nice save with the ball touching. And that was a good little push to get it down in the barren country there for. And I failed to see who done that. I'm going to give it number 6. Garrett serves another strike. 22-11. Timeout on the floor. Deciding match, 3 points ahead for in the coming for Trousdale County. They lead 22-11. 3 points away from winning this match in Trousdale County over Westmoreland. Trousdale County has the serve, picked up by Faith, and just to tie it out of bounds there by Mungle. 23-11. 2 points to victory, could we say. There is the one set over, and that spike, you knew it was coming. And this is the little gal that had trouble with her serving. I'm trying my best. I'm fighting to get her number there. I believe it's number 5. If so, that will be Crook. Kayla had a little trouble with serving. Boy, she made herself known as game. 25-11. Trousdale County will win 3 in a row here in Trousdale County to take this match. First set was Trousdale County winning 25-16. Second one 25-17, and the third one very decisive 25-11. And if I may say, this is a very strong Trousdale County team this year. It's a veteran team and a very strong team. They're going to be hard to contend with. I still look for them to go very far in the district. And once again, you're hearing it here on NCTV, Channel 97. NCTV serving Macon County, Sumner County, Smith County, Scottsville, Kentucky, and Trousdale County. This is your source for youth sports in Macon County. So give us a buzz, and if you don't happen to have Channel 97 or these sports channels on your package, call NCTC 615-666-2151 and get a hold of this. This is good stuff. So I'm Ronnie Mao for Hayden Allen. We'll close her down here. Trousdale County will go with another victory. They'll go 6-3 on the season now, and a good-looking volleyball team. Westmoreland will still be looking for that first win of this season. A very young team, and got some good players on that one. So we'll say good night for this. NCTV appreciate you being here with us next time.